I'm Edily Omoyon, the owner and founder of Milea Bath and Body Wellness. Milea Bath and Body Wellness started like 8 years ago when my son had skin asthma. Um, I was a retired employee then. I retired from employment early to take care of my children. And so, when my son went from one derma to another, I felt compelled to take things into my hands and take care of him. So, we were not using natural and organic products then. We were not even familiar with it until I searched the internet and found out that in other countries they are into organic and natural products, and people with skin asthma are the ones who were always recommending natural products. And so I became interested, and I concocted some oils based from what I have read, and true enough, I was able to concoct a concoction of both local and imported oils that really work for my son. And then we made soaps also. The first soap was goat's milk, honey, and oatmeal, which really worked for him. So we were not buying those expensive soaps from the derma anymore. We were making them ourselves. And then when we one Christmas, we give gifts to friends, and they were the ones who said, "You should sell this because they're really good." So that's how Milea started. When we started, we were using mostly imported materials because that's what's readily available. And later into the business, we found that there were local farmers who are able to produce essential oils, and they don't have the market for it. And we tap these farmers, and they supply us with raw materials, and we make them into value-added products like toners and soaps, and shampoos, and that's the lemongrass. And true enough, from a small number of farmer families, they grew into several, I think more than 100 now, starting with 15 families. So we're happy that we grew with them, they grew with us. Milea. Yes, it still is a family business. My two daughters who are into college are the ones maintaining the website. We are an online business, mostly online business, and my two daughters are the ones taking care of maintaining and updating the site. So if you visit milea.ph, those were the work of my two daughters, Milea and Bella. I retired early to take care of my children, and that's my enjoyment. I feel lucky to have this business because it's a few steps from home. I can have my children go in and out. They participate into the business. My husband is always there also, and he's the one tending the farm. So I micromanage, but it has become intertwined with family activities also, and I think that's also what makes us bond together as a family. Fear of for the business is concerned. It's overextending, and the fear of not being able to deliver what we promise, because the business is really good. Like, you don't have to make an effort to sell these kinds of products. And I think you'd notice there are a lot of new players, and there's room for more. So really, for those who are wanting to have this kind of business, there's really business in this kind of products. Success for me is going home at night feeling contented. It's Others may say that success is money in the bank, but for me it's really yung at the end of the day, you know that you've done what you need to do, and you have enough to live with. You have enough food to you have enough food on the table, and the kids are
In your opinion,
to babble.
in your opinion, how far would you go to be successful?
How far would I go? That's a very difficult question, because most of my international customers are saying to me that you lady, you don't want to grow your business. I'd always put a cap on the growth, because this is my retirement business, and success for me is being on a retirement mode and providing for the family at the same time, not stressing so much, because that's where I came from. Mrs. Stress was my best friend before, and I left the corporate world because of him. Well, one of the reasons. And so, not so far. I won't go so far to achieve monetary